It is a sum of life, a struggle with adversity, a searching process well above praise. It is a brilliant, legendary life story which tells about how a rheumatoid arthritis sufferer ultimately beat the disease. Legend of Hu Zeming, from a rheumatoid arthritis sufferer to an expert. Hu Zeming was born in Shaoshan, Hunan in 1963. He is now a member of the Xiangtan Municipal CPPCC, president of the Hu Zeming Traditional Chinese Medicine Rheumatoid Hospital, creator of TCM Nutrition Immune Therapy, and well-known domestic rheumatoid arthritis expert with medical monograph publications such as Recommendations for the Prevention and Treatment of Rheumatoid Arthritis. It's very hard to believe that the middle-aged man with a good complexion we see on the screen was once a rheumatoid arthritis sufferer who traveled wildly for treatment, but finally ended up paralyzed in bed for 4 long years. What could have happened to allow him to beat this disease and achieve so much in the medical field? In 1995, the 32-year-old Hu Zeming was teaching in a rural primary school in Shaoshan, Hunan. He had been working hard. Unexpectedly, however, a misfortune suddenly fell, threatening to not only disillusion his dream, but also change his life completely. He couldn't remember when he began to feel joint pain, and he did not take it seriously at first. But the increasing pain gradually affected his normal teaching.
当时韶山医院的那个胡登刚医生，他就告诉我，你可能是类风湿，你到大医院去做个检查。
The hospital diagnosis results came back, and it was rheumatoid arthritis. The doctor informed Hu that rheumatoid arthritis is an intractable disease that is a worldwide medical problem, and is widely known as deathless cancer. Hu was so upset as he was at the best time of life to pursue his aspirations, but fate played such a cruel joke on him. Having no choice, Hu left his podium, said goodbye to his beloved students, and stepped onto a long road to seek treatment. Hu Zeming went to the Xiangtan Central Hospital first, the best local hospital in Xiangtan, for treatment. But there was no obvious improvement. Then he turned to Xiangtan TCM Hospital, but the pain remained the same. The disease had defeated Hu's body, but hadn't shaken his determination to defeat rheumatoid arthritis. He believed that even though this world medical problem was a deathless cancer, and that Western medicine had shown its limitations, there must be an effective prescription to cure the disease somewhere in the extensive and profound thousands of years old heritage of Chinese medicine. Hence, he self-studied quite a number of medical monographs in bed, including Huangdi Neijing. He filled descriptions and decocted herbal medicine according to books, but the results were unsatisfying. One day, his cousin told him that deep in the mountains and forests of Mount Henshan, there was an old man of over 80 who enjoyed a high reputation for curing a variety of difficult diseases in the local area. Hu then visited him for treatment. The old man carefully examined Hu's condition, and 2 days later, Hu's cousin took the herbs collected by the old man to him. After continuous treatment over the following 6 months, Hu was delighted to find that the disease that had troubled him for nearly 8 years was miraculously healed. Chinese herbal medicine has such a magical effect. Hu could not believe it. Hu recalled his hard treatment-seeking days over 8 long years and pondered that there were countless patients still being tortured by rheumatoid arthritis and continuing to fumble around in the dark. After thinking about this for 3 whole nights, Hu resolved to worship the old man as master. Hu told him in heartfelt words about his hardships once being a rheumatoid arthritis sufferer. and knowing about the pain suffered by patients, his greatest wish was to save other people's lives. He also promised that he would make the treatment available to all patients at the lowest possible price. From then on, Hu followed his master to collect herbs on the mountain as the master explained the pharmacology, drug dosage, and the careful usage of every kind of herb. Without reservation, the old man imparted his secret ancestral prescription to Hu. After 6 months, Hu had accomplished enough to leave his master.
我把按师傅的秘方配制的针油给病友吃，部分病人反应效果好，也有部分病人没得效果，特别是对体积虚牛的病人副作用比较大。
Therefore, Hu Zeming decided to adjust and improve his master's secret recipes by applying the theoretical knowledge he had already mastered. He also consulted with distinguished medical experts. Eventually, with unremitting efforts, Hu ensured the best therapeutic effect at one hand and reduced the side effects to such a low level that frail patients could take the medicine safely as well. As he had expected, the therapeutic effect on patients was extraordinarily good. As the news of Hu Zeming's success in curing rheumatoid arthritis spread far and wide, more and more patients came to consult him about their illness.
Peng Mingru, the wife of Wang Zhiguo, former governor of Hunan province, suffered rheumatoid arthritis for many years. She had visited the most famous medical experts in best-known hospital in our country, but there was no obvious therapeutic effect. Arthralgia in her whole body was unbearable. She could not walk or take care of herself.
我是1989年呢，犯的类风湿性关节炎，也通过了各方面的治疗啊，干什么的，效果都不是很佳。在2005年的时候，通过朋友，就是湘潭军分区雨花区武装部的部长接受我们呢，就到了那个测明啊，类风湿研究所。通过治疗以后，到现在呢，就所有的关节都已经不痛了，就是完全是一个健康人了。
In 2007, Hu Zeming established the Zeming Traditional Chinese Medicine Rheumatoid Arthritis Research Center. After many years of clinical research and practice, he put forward a new theory, TCM Nutrition Immune Therapy, for curing rheumatoid arthritis and ankylosing spondylitis. He said that TCM Nutrition Immune Therapy regulated and repaired patients' immune systems with its unique formula of Chinese medicine. Symptoms were naturally relieved and disappeared. In order to promote the unique diagnostic techniques of TCM Nutritional Immune Therapy, Hu Zeming established the Rheumatoid Arthritis Specialized Hospital in Fuzhou in 2006. With this positive effect, the number of outpatients there increases daily. However, the success of Hu Zeming's Rheumatoid Arthritis Specialized Hospital caused jealousy among counterparts. An incompetent department wrongly accused Hu Zeming of illegal preparations, and that incompetent department fined Hu Zeming 90,000 yuan without seriously investigating. Hu Zeming refused to admit fault or be fined, even at the cost of eventually being forced to leave Fuzhou. When back to Xiangtan, Hu Zeming immediately set out to prosecute the offending agency in Fuzhou. The lawsuit lasted for 2 years, but in the end, the court verdict vindicated Hu Zeming. Having gone through ups and downs, Hu Zeming became more mature and was determined to provide medical treatment throughout China. From 2004 to now, Hu Zeming has successively set up bases of clinical diagnosis and treatment in Hunan, Shandong, Fujian, Guangxi, Jiangxi, Guangdong, Sichuan, Jiangsu, and Tianjin provinces. And he has helped tens of thousands of patients with rheumatoid arthritis and ankylosing spondylitis recover from the disease and get rehabilitation. Hu made great contributions to combating human diseases. His medical monograph, Recommendations for the Prevention and Treatment of Rheumatoid Arthritis, was seen as a classic in treating rheumatoid arthritis and ankylosing spondylitis. All these lead to his deeper sense of responsibility of healing and have strengthened his resolve and confidence to move ahead.